Hi everyone, welcome back to another Monday Market Update. I'm Caitlin McKeag. I'm a real estate broker here in Phoenix, Arizona. And if you're new to my channel, every Monday I give these market updates so you can keep on track of what's happening in the Phoenix real estate market. And oh my gosh, things are crazy, you guys. It is not getting any better. And I hate to tell anyone this if you're a buyer, but it's not getting better for you right now. I can tell you from these stats I'm about to go through, as well as experience from this weekend, that it is highly competitive out there for buyers, and people are pulling out all the stops to get under contract on a home. So if you're in the game, you got to be ready to be aggressive. And if you are a seller, kudos to you. You are in a great market to sell your house right now. So let's jump into all of this information because I got a lot to tell you. First of all, I want to talk about supply because our supply situation is not getting better. It's getting worse actually. And we have some cities that are at all-time lows in terms of the number of homes on the market that are not under contract at the moment and are just active for sale and available. So I got some stuff written down here this time. I'm not going to write and talk because that was a little bit too hard. So I minimized that this time. But Paradise Valley starting here, 93 homes on the market for sale right now. Ouch. And last year at this time, they had about 160 homes on the market. Scottsdale only has 344 houses on the market that are active for sale right now. Last year, 569. Mesa is down to 314, and last year Mesa had about 483. And then finally Phoenix, 777, and last year they were at about 1,095. So in all of these cities, we are drastically low on inventory and lower than we were last year. That is one of the reasons things are so competitive, because our supply is not going up and our demand is, and we keep having people wanting to buy homes and there aren't enough homes available. So this number here, 16.8%, that's how much the CMI increased over the last month, which last week, the previous 30-day increase was about 14%. So that's telling us that the CMI increased at a faster pace. If you don't know what the CMI is, I'll tell you real quick. It's the Cromford Market Index. I follow the Cromford report as a subscriber. Realtors are able to subscribe and get all of their content and data and information to share with our clients. And they analyze MLS data to tell us supply and demand in the market, and then how that affects prices. And the market index is an index that they've created that will tell us where prices are going, because it gives us an idea if we're in a buyer or seller market based on supply and demand factors. So their index, any number that is above 110 is a seller's market, and any number below 90 is a buyer's market. And so we've been well above 110 for a very long time in a seller's market, but we've kind of gone back and forth to like an insane frenzy of a seller's market to just a really, really crazy seller's market. And right now we're kind of leaving the really, really crazy and getting closer to the insane market. I'm kind of making up these words, but that's how it feels. That's what's kind of happening. So this week we're sitting at 448.1 for the CMI. Last week was 725, or I'm sorry, not 700, 425. That's high enough, but clearly an indication that we've continued to move upwards in the CMI, and obviously very high, above 110. So no chance in heck right now that we're going to be in any sort of a balanced market, let alone a buyer's market. So some of the factors that are affecting this, I didn't write these down, but I will put them up here for you. Our supply is sitting at 27.4, and I think that was around 28 last week. So this is saying that we are about 70% below normal for our supply on the market. 72-ish%. And then our demand is at 122.9, which is up from 121 last week. That means we're 22.9% above normal for buyer demand. So these are the issues. We have more demand than normal, and we have way, way, way below normal supply. So things are not changing right now. It is creating bidding wars and creating people, you know, getting multiple offers on the seller side and those types of things. And so that is what continues to push our prices up. So from where we stand right now, we don't anticipate prices coming down anytime soon. We only really anticipate them going up at this point because our market cannot bring prices down when there's more people that want to buy homes than there are for sale. So I'm sorry that my update isn't encouraging if you're out there as a buyer. If you're out there as a seller and you've been waiting to sell your house, now is a really great time. And if you continue to wait for a little bit, I think you'll probably get a little bit more as well as time goes on if these prices continue to increase. But if you're curious about what you could get for your home, you can check in the description below. I have a link to an instant home valuation, or just set up a time to chat with me and I can give you an opinion of value in my experience and what that looks like for you. So thank you all so much for coming to my channel and watching this video. I will be back next week with another update. We'll see where we stand on the CMI. And if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you do so. Thanks guys, I'll see you.